She said it loud enough for the whole table to hear. You can't even satisfy me, let alone provide for me. Laughter followed. Not loud, not kind. Just enough to stick. I didn't react, not then. I smiled, signaled the waiter, and asked for the bill. Just mine. I placed the cash down with surgical precision, stood up, adjusted my watch, and walked out like nothing had happened. But something had. That sentence didn't break me. It clarified everything. We weren't always like this. I remember the first night I met her. Soft lighting. She laughed easily, touched my arm like I mattered. Back then, she made me feel chosen. She used to admire my discipline, the long hours, the quiet ambition. Said I was different. Said I was safe. That word should have warned me. Safe doesn't excite people like her. Safe gets tested. And eventually, discarded. I built things for us. Not flashy, not loud, solid, thoughtful, real. While she built something else entirely. A performance. I didn't see it at first. Or maybe I did. I just chose not to look. The changes were subtle. Her phone flipped face down more often. Late replies. Sudden girls' nights that stretched past midnight. Her tone shifted too. Less warmth. More critique. Everything I did became insufficient. Not man enough. Not rich enough. Not exciting enough. That word again. Enough. I didn't confront her. Not immediately. I observed. Patterns don't lie, people do. And patterns led me to the truth. It wasn't dramatic. No grand reveal. Just a message. Left open longer than she intended. A name I didn't recognize. A tone I did. Playful, intimate, familiar. Too familiar. I read just enough. I didn't need more. I already understood the story. I just needed to decide how it would end. That night, something inside me shifted. Not heartbreak. Clarity. Emotion clouds judgment. I had no use for that. So I did what I do best. I planned. Step 1, silence. I stopped reacting. No arguments. No accusations. No desperation. She noticed. People like her feed on reactions. When you starve them, they start slipping. Step 2, distance. I redirected my time, my energy, my focus. Late nights weren't spent wondering anymore. They were invested. In myself, in my work, in building something that didn't require her validation. Step 3, preparation. I untangled everything. Finances, shared responsibilities, commitments. Quietly, cleanly, legally. By the time she realized something was off, I was already gone in every way that mattered. And then there was her. Not a rebound. Not a distraction. A contrast. She didn't demand attention. She didn't test limits. She didn't perform. She saw me, as I was, without needing to break me first. That alone made her dangerous. In the best way. I didn't rush it. I don't rush anything anymore. Which brings us back to that night. The restaurant. The laughter. The insult. That wasn't her losing control. That was her final move. She thought humiliation would force a reaction. That I'd argue, beg, prove myself. Instead, I paid my share and left her sitting there, exposed. Confusion is louder than anger. Hours later, I was home, calm, centered, unbothered. Then came the knock. Persistent, desperate. I didn't move. I already knew who it was, but I wanted her to wait. Just a little. Then the door opened. Not by me. She stood there, face pale, eyes swollen, breath uneven. And then she froze. Because it wasn't me in the doorway. It was her. The one who didn't need to raise her voice to be heard. The one who didn't measure worth in noise or validation. The one who had already replaced everything the other thought she controlled. No words were exchanged at first. Just silence. Heavy, crushing, revealing. I stepped into view slowly. Not rushed. Not dramatic. Just enough for her to see me clearly. For the first time in a long time. She tried to speak. Apologize, maybe. Or explain. I didn't let her. Some conversations don't deserve words. They deserve endings. I came to fix things, she said finally. Her voice cracked. Not from guilt. From fear. She was losing something. But not me. Control. I looked at her the same way I look at finished work. Complete. No revisions needed. You already fixed it, I said quietly. And that was the truth. She showed me exactly who she was. And I believed her. The door didn't slam. It closed. Slow, certain, final. I stood there for a moment after. Not angry. Not sad. Just free. There's a difference between losing someone and being released from them. Most people don't understand that. I do now. She thought she broke me in that restaurant. What she really did was reveal the last piece I needed. Not about her, about myself. I wasn't lacking. I was misplacing time, energy, loyalty on someone who only valued what they could control. Now, I build differently. I choose differently. I walk away faster. And I never ignore patterns again. Because respect isn't negotiated. And silence, when used right, is the loudest revenge there is.